What is up, guys? It's Superken for Superken Gaming. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Leave a comment saying hi, thumbs up. If you like the video already, share this video with your friends, and welcome to the drop for the week of February 14th, 2017. All you handsome and beautiful lovebirds out there. The drop is a weekly series where we go over every single game coming to PlayStation this week. And I took some feedback from last week. People want to see the gameplay videos be bigger because, heaven forbid, I make my show about me. I'm taking the feedback. I'm taking the constructive criticism. The gameplay videos isn't gonna just be my giant face here with a little window for you to see gameplay while I talk about it. I'm gonna enlarge the gameplay window. At least try. See what it looks like. Tell me what you think. And the drop, of course, is where we go over every single game. We crown the game of the week, and if any publishers and developers out there want to give me some codes, I'll give away codes on the drop. We have 15 games to go over, so let's get started. Every single game I'm about to talk about comes out on February 14th, unless stated otherwise. And to see everything coming out to everything else, not just PlayStation, look down in the comments, because I include Nintendo, Xbox, PC, all that stuff down there. But the drop is all about PlayStation. Coming to PlayStation 4 Digital on February 16th is ACA Neo Geo Turf Masters. This is a golf game. I'm not going to play it. A lot of Neo Geo games coming out. Neo Turf Masters is a golf game released by SNK in 1996. Players can choose from a total of 6 golfers with different abilities to play on courses located around the world, such as Australia, Germany. Players can test out their golf skills against friends with game modes such as stroke play and match play. This game looks very dated for even its time. 1996 was when Mario 64 came out. This isn't on that level. It's no Duke Nukem or Tomb Raider even. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital is Battle Islands Commanders. Dominate the battlefield. From the creators of the popular World War II strategy game Battle Islands comes an explosive head-to-head combat game. Take part in World War II battles in Battle Islands Commanders, from the sandy dunes of North Africa to the bitter cold of the Eastern Front. Think I'm gonna pass on that. Not my style of game at all. Also coming to PlayStation Vita, digital cross-buy. That means if you buy it on PlayStation 4, you get it on Vita. And this game is already out on PlayStation 4, so if you have it on PlayStation 4, pretty sure this means you can get it on Vita for free, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work, but I already played and reviewed this game. My review's on my channel if you want to check it out. Bridge Constructor. Become an appraised bridge engineer, an architect in Bridge Constructor. Create and design your own constructions, and watch the cars and trucks pass over them, or see them fall and crash, while your inferior creations collapse due to weight and the law of physics. Your budget is the only limit. I actually had a lot of fun with this game. It's a really good puzzle bridge building game. Very fun, especially for school children. Get your kids. Bridge Constructor, fun game. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital is Fly Wrench. Fly Wrench is a frantic action game from the makers of Nidhogg and piloting an aerobatic, is that a word? Aerobatic ship through the depths of space. I'm gonna pass on Fly Wrench. No thank you. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital and Retail is a game I've played and will be reviewing. It's For Honor. Enter the chaos of war as a blood knight, brutal king, or deadly samurai. 3 of the greatest warriors of legend. And For Honor, wield your blade like never before, with the innovative art of battle combat systems that puts you in total control of your warrior. I hope this is Ubisoft's way of saying, we're never going to see these settings in Assassin's Creed. Quit being crybabies. Nobody wants to see them. You think you want to see them, but you don't, because all these settings are overused in video games. Here's all 3 of them. Stop crying. That's what I hope this is. Though a Viking setting in Assassin's Creed would be really nice. I'm super excited for Honor. I played the closed beta, not the open beta that everybody got to play this past weekend. But I played the closed beta, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think this game, it's a great game, but I think it's going to suffer from not being accessible enough. This isn't a game that's really easy to just pick up and play. The combat system, I feel, is too deep for a multiplayer experience. This can't you can't be the combat of Call of Duty if your systems are so deep and so complicated. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope For Honor is a huge success. I definitely plan on playing a lot of it. I'm getting a review out for you guys by the end of the week, so look out for that. But it's awesome. I just feel it's too complicated to succeed in the genre of competitive multiplayer. Also coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita digital cross-buy. That means if you buy it on one, you get the other for free. Is I.O. I.O. is a physics platformer in which you control a ball. By glowing or shrinking the ball, you can influence its speed and weight. Use the mechanics to gain momentum and make your way through the levels. Toy with the laws of physics, solve the puzzles, and reach the exit as quickly as possible. This game looks like it's a fun puzzle game. I'm not going to play it, and even if I did play it, nobody would ever see my review because I.O. is an awful name for a video game. How is anybody going to find anything about this game? It took me probably 30 minutes to find any bit of gameplay for I.O. And the only way I found it was copying and pasting the description of this game into Google search engine, because I couldn't find it by typing I.O. in the Google search. I couldn't find it by typing I.O. on YouTube, because I.O. is like GIF. It's dumb. Don't call your name stupid. Don't call your games stupid names. All right. If you want people to be able to find your games, don't call them stupid things that nobody will be able to find in Google. You have to think about SEO, search engine optimization. No one's gonna be able to look for anything. Nobody's gonna be able to find your game. All right. Congratulations, you played yourself. All right. Get better at naming your games. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital. It's a game I'm really excited, and hopefully the developers reach back to me and give me a code for this game. It's Monster Loves You. Live the life of a monster from birth in the slime vats to elderhood and beyond, making decisions that affect the world of monsters and humans in this storybook adventure. I'd love to roleplay as a monster. All right, this looks like a very charming, cool, choose your own adventure book kind of game. It doesn't look like there's too many deep mechanics. Just choose and go. I hope the developers get back to me. If they do, you'll get a review. Maybe the review's up by now, by the time you're watching this video. I don't know. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital is another game I put in a request for, and that's MX Nitro. Adrenaline overload. Breakneck speed. Welcome to MX Nitro, a world of thrill ride motocross racing. Risk bone-breaking stunts to get the nitro you need to win. Ride fast and high. Rack up death-defying trick combos. Grab your bike. Nail its controls. You're on a journey through tons of tracks and breathtaking locations. This looks very arcadey style racing, and that's the kind of racing games I like. I'm not really into the realism, at least not anymore. I used to be really into Gran Turismo, but I've just fallen off of the realistic racing scene, sticking to the arcade, and because of that, I did put in a request for this. Hopefully they get back with a code. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital and Retail is Ride 2. Discover, transform, and test out the fastest and most iconic motorbikes in the world's largest garage. More than 170 bikes, new models and categories. Collect them all. Collect them all, like Pokemon. Travel around the world in an unforgettable and extraordinary sequence of events. This looks like the Gran Turismo of motorbikes, and for that reason, I won't be playing it, but if you're into Gran Turismo style racing, this looks like the motorcycle version of that, so check it out. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital is Semispheres. Semisphere is a unique 2D puzzle game that places dual realities at the heart of its challenge. Each analog stick controls a different avatar in dual, interconnected environments, using portals and other abilities to avoid sentries. Devise and execute your plan, reuniting the parallel worlds of the Semispheres. Looks like a very fun puzzle game, very challenging puzzle game. I don't know about very challenging, but it looks like a decent challenge. I'm going to pass on it because I really like story in my game. I'm not a fan of just doing puzzles for the sake of doing puzzles. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital on February 15th is Skyride. An action game in which a player will ride on a high-speed bike and defeat... What? Is that... An action game in which a player will ride on a high-speed bike... There we go. And defeat a large group of approaching enemies. The player will fly over the ground, in the sky, in various fields, and fight utilizing 4 weapons. I'm gonna pass on that game. Doesn't look the least bit fun. IMO. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital and Retail is a game that I'm gonna actually wait on reviews for before I play and do a review, because I've never really been into being a sniper. It's Sniper Elite 4. Discover unrivaled freedom in the largest and most advanced World War II shooter ever built. Experience tactical third-person combat, gameplay choice, and epic long shots across gigantic levels as you liberate wartime Italy from the grip of fascism. Definitely gonna wait on reviews to see if the story is any good, see what the gameplay is like. If it's just a bunch of sniper stuff, I'm probably gonna pass. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a review for this game ready by the end of the week as well. We'll see. Be on the lookout, because I'll definitely be able to review that game if I choose to do so. I got the hookups for Sniper Elite 4, but I feel like, especially in games like Call of Duty, like in competitive shooters, I feel like the sniper is the coward's weapon. I feel like there's no skill to hide and just take people out. Of course, real life snipers, that's a different story. They're highly skilled, but snipers in video games are just hiding. No, get out of here with your nonsense. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital on February 16th is Starry Nights Helix. The retro-style side-scrolling shooter with a vivid storyline depicts the stories of 4 fully realized protagonists. Okay, what's the story? What's the gist? This gameplay looks awful. No thank you. Also coming to PlayStation 4 Digital is Toy Odyssey: The Lost and Found. The Odyssey is a Metroidvania-style action platformer that takes you back to a world made from the nightmares of your childhood. Droid Brand, an action figure, come to life in his fight against the darkness to save his owner, Felix. Nightmares are only the start of his troubles. Now this sounds really cool, but what doesn't sound really cool is the fact that the levels are procedurally generated, and how I feel about procedurally generated games is that no. Alright, why don't you use your imagination and your creativity and actually design games? I'm a huge fan of level design, and there's no thought or care in procedurally generated levels. Sorry, not sorry. I'll never respect procedurally generated at anything. Minecraft style games are the only time I'll respect procedural generated levels. Alright? Platformers, no. No. Metroidvania, procedurally generated Metroidvanias, no. That's garbage. Get out of here with that garbage. Also coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita Digital Cross-Buy, meaning if you buy one on one, you get the other for free, is Vertical Drop Heroes HD. Vertical Drop Heroes is a procedural platformer RPG. Wow, another garbage game that I'm not going to touch. Hybrid with roguelike elements, where your hero adventures through randomly generated stages. No! Garbage! Get out of here with that garbage! Armed with a variety of skills and traits, you must use your cunning and reflexes to survive the dangers of each stage until you face the final boss and uncover the truth behind the game. Sure, procedural generation means you can play the game a billion different times. It's gonna be different every single time, but it also means that the game isn't handcrafted. Am I the only person in the world that enjoys a handcrafted game? I guess we could just agree to disagree and say that there's enough room in the gaming world for both of these things, but procedural generation, no, never. I don't like it. I'll rarely give a game a try at all if there's procedural generation involved. Of course, there's Binding of Isaac. There's Binding of Isaac and Spelunky. That's fine, but still, even Spelunky is. I appreciate Spelunky for its gameplay. I don't appreciate Spelunky for its design. Sorry, not sorry. But now it's time to crown the Game of the Week, the game I feel is most deserving of your cash moolah. And this week's Game of the Week goes to For Honor. Super excited for this game. Can't wait to play it and get some reviews out to you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're guaranteed to get at least one review out of this week. Hopefully you get 3. That being For Honor, This Monster Loves You, MX Nitro, and For Honor, those 3. With the possibility of Sniper Elite 4 if I hear some good things about that game. I don't know. We'll see. But those are the only 3, possibly 4 games to look out reviews for this week. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I appreciate your feedback very much. Share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. And of course, stay beautiful. The song used in this video is down in the description if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching.